Wirklich fit war Bryant aber nicht. Konsequenz der Schwächung: Kobe schickte seine Mitspieler auf die Reise. Erst hob Rick Fox ab, dann Shaquille O'Neal. LA mit gutem Start in eine hochklassige Partie. Doch der Meister arbeitete Basketball. Und die Kings spielten Basketball. Ideenreich, leichtfüßig, trickreich. Sacramento hielt spielerisch dagegen. Die Niederlage aus Spiel 1 ist ausgebügelt.
Siegen oder fliegen lautete unser...
Allein war zu wenig, trotz überragender
Finals. Nets and Celtics game 2. Time winding down in the first quarter. Tony Delk beats the buzzer. Celtics grab a 10-point lead. Second quarter, more of the same. Antoine Walker puts it down. He had 26 points, and Byron Scott not pleased at all. But late in the second, the Nets came back. Kenyon Martin and Jason Kidd, plus the foul. Kidd had 23 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists. The Nets were down just 6 at the half, but the third quarter all Boston. Walker to Tony Batiste, 93-86. The final series now even at 1 game apiece. Game 3 comes up on Saturday.
Koszykarze Sacramento Kings wygrali z Los Angeles Lakers 103-90 i prowadzą 2-1 w finale konferencji zachodniej ligi NBA. Mecz był rozgrywany w Los Angeles, a gospodarze zaprezentowali się fatalnie. W drugiej połowie przegrywali już różnicą 27 punktów. Jedynym graczem, który zagrał na przyzwoitym poziomie, był Shaquille O'Neal. Drużynę Sacramento poprowadzili do wygranej Chris Webber i Mike Bibby. Pierwszy zdobył 26, a drugi 24 punkty. Kolejny mecz zostanie rozegrany w niedzielę, również w Los Angeles. W trzecim meczu finałowym konferencji wschodniej Boston Celtics wygrali z New Jersey Nets 94-90 i prowadzą 2-1. To wszystko w tych wiadomościach, kolejne za kilka minut, zapraszam.
New Jersey in the first half. Terry Kittle steps in and picks off the pass, then goes the distance for the big slam, nets up by 20 at the half. Third quarter, more of the same. Keith Van Horn hits the baseline jumper to give New Jersey its largest lead of the game, 65-39 Nets. But Paul Pierce would bring the Celtics back in sensational finish. Pierce scored 19 points. After the nice crossover dribble, he hits the tough jumper over the double team. And the Celtics win by 4. The Celtics pulled off the greatest fourth quarter comeback in the NBA playoff history. 1 years. First quarter, Sacramento comes out hot. Mike Bibby to Vlade Divac to Chris Webber for the reverse layup, 13-8 Kings. Still in the first, Doug Christie with a long bounce pass to Hidu Turkoglu, and the Kings by 14. Third quarter, Lakers down 11. Kobe Bryant to Shaquille O'Neal, who puts up the jumper in the lane for 2 of his 27 points. Still in the third quarter, Bryant drives and puts up the short jumper. He had 25 points on the day, and the Lakers win by 1. So LA tie up the series at 2. Robert Horry hit a three-pointer to give LA the win at the final buzzer. Horry scored 11 of his 18 points in the fourth quarter.
He's pulled off the greatest fourth quarter comeback in NBA playoff history to overcome a 21-point deficit and get the win over the New Jersey Nets in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals on Saturday. And Paul Pierce, the hero of the night, scoring 19 of his 28 in the final 12, getting the foul right there and the score in the fourth. Unbelievable performance on the floor. Kenny Anderson going up, getting the hoop here, capping an 11-zip Celtics run right there. Boston down by 10. Kerry Kittles lost his dribble on his possession there. Anderson scooped up the loose ball, going for a layup that was goaltended by Kittles. The final score over here, 94-90, as Boston lead the Eastern Conference Finals.
And Sacramento has the lead, but could they increase their advantage against the current NBA Kings?
Fourth quarter lead, the old high-low, Aaron Williams for Kenyon Martin. The Nets led by 6 at the break. Jason Kidd. Keith Van Horn had 21. Jersey led by as many as 14, but just couldn't shake the men in green. Kerry Kittles with a career playoff high 22 points for New Jersey, who would make their free throws in the end. The Celtics did not. Series tied at 2. They head back to Jersey for Game 5 Wednesday. NHL
games with a sprained ankle would return for the Kings on Tuesday with the series knotted at 2 games apiece. He wasn't a big factor, but Mike Bibby was. First, he starts by stripping the ball away, then feeding Chris Webber for the jam. Kings by 5 at halftime. Third quarter, they continue as Shaquille O'Neal found himself in foul trouble all night long. Shaq did his best, though, to keep his team in it. O'Neal overpowering Vlade Divac here. 2 of his 16 points in the third, but LA still trailed by 7. Then Bibby gets the return handoff from Weber. He goes in for the reverse layup. Bibby would also hit what proved to be the game winner, which now has LA on the ropes.
Dieses 5. Playoff-Spiel der Best-of-7-Serie war so ausgeglichen wie kein anderes zuvor. Nach dem ersten Viertel führen die Lakers, nach der ersten Hälfte die Kings. Chris Webber war Sacramentos erfolgreichster Werfer mit 29 Punkten. Wie immer stand auch der 3-Zentner-Koloss Shaquille O'Neal im Mittelpunkt, aber nicht wegen seiner 28 Zähler, sondern wegen des vorzeitigen Ausscheidens aufgrund seines 6. Fouls. Die letzten 3,5 Minuten spielt Los Angeles ohne ihn. Und somit konzentriert sich bei den Lakers alles auf Kobe Bryant. Am Ende ist er mit 30 Punkten der erfolgreichste Werfer des Abends. Aber das bedeutet wenig, letztlich gar nichts. Große Spieler treffen in wichtigen Momenten, entscheiden Spiele mit einem einzigen Wurf. Der Korb von Bibby, 8 Sekunden vor Schluss, ist der letzte der Partie. Es bleibt beim 92:91. Sacramento fehlt jetzt noch ein Sieg zum Einzug in ihr erstes NBA-Finale.
10 seconds to go. Kings still down. Off the inbounds, Weber feeds Mike Bibby, who comes off the screen to drain the jumper. Kings up by 1. Last chance for the Lakers. Kobe tries to be the hero, but his game-winning shot is off the mark. And the Kings win by 1 and lead the best-of-7 series 3-2. The Celtics and the Nets. Nets up by 3 in the fourth. Keith Van Horn drives baseline and hits the tough layup and the foul. Nets up by 4. Keep your eye now on Jason Kidd. He drives and falls down, passing to Lucius Harris. Kidd gets off the deck and grabs the rebound and puts it in. He had 18 points on the day and the Nets lead by 7. New Jersey stayed hot. Van Horn for the 3 from the corner. He makes it. Next trip down, Van Horn in the corner again. He hits another 3. Nets win 103-92 and lead the series 3-2. We're back after some Major League Baseball.
Home court where former Boston great Wilt Chamberlain was in the house. Bill Russell was in the house, not Wilt Chamberlain. Paul Pierce with the bucket and the foul. Celtics by 7 after 1. But here come the Nets. Richard Jefferson with the reverse slam. Nets ahead by 2. Back and forth they go. Back to the Celtics. Kenny Anderson with 18 points on the night. Celtics by 10 at the break, but it would be too much Jason Kidd in the third period. Look at Kidd work. 15 points, 13 rebounds, 13 assists for the triple-double and a trip to the NBA title series. Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant were staring down playoff elimination Friday as the LA Lakers hosted Sacramento, Game 6 of the Western Conference Final. Chris Webber and Vlade Divac can only look on from the bench as the Lakers took the early lead. But here come Webber and Divac teaming up for that jam. Then with the clock winding down, Divac drains the 3 at the buzzer. 12 points for Vlade, Kings by 5 at the break. Third period, Kobe takes over. Derek Fisher, the lob to Bryant for the alley-oop slam. Then it's Kobe with a nice move, the layup, and he draws the foul. Bryant with 31 points. It's off to Sacramento for Game 7. The winner easing into the final.
Conference final between the Kings and the Lakers, first quarter. Vlade Divac backing down Shaquille O'Neal. He had 15 points and 10 rebounds. It was a 1-point game. Second quarter, Kobe Bryant. Plus, he was fouled, tied at 35. They were nip and tuck all the way. Final seconds of the first half, Chris Webber drains the jumper. He had 20 points. Kings by 2. Third quarter, LA's big 2 step it up. Kobe with the 3-pointer. He had 30 in the game, and then it was Shaq's turn. He had 35 points, 13 rebounds. The Lakers win it in overtime. They are back.
Wurde immer wieder zu Fehlern gezwungen und trotzdem 30 Punkte für ihn. In der Kings-Offensive zauberte wie üblich Mike Bibby 29 Punkte für ihn. Es lief einfach für das beste Team der regulären Saison. Eine 56:51 Führung zur Pause, die Belohnung. Zu Yoga und Meditation hatte Lakers-Coach Phil Jackson seine Stars vor dem Spiel gebeten. Doch ausschlaggebend war das wohl nicht. Denn egal was die Kings auch versuchten, Shaq Attack war unter dem Korb einfach nicht zu bändigen. Und wenn's so gut läuft, dann wird auch noch ein wenig gezaubert. Typisch Lakers. Ganz unspektakulär verwandelte Kobe Bryant 2 Freiwürfe in der Overtime zum 112:106 Endstand. Ein kleiner Tipp noch für Finalgegner New Jersey. Der Titel geht nicht unbedingt über die Lakers, er geht über Shaquille O'Neal.
Basketball Hall of Fame on Wednesday, then watched his Los Angeles Lakers open the NBA Finals against New Jersey. 36 points for Shaquille O'Neal, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists for Jason Kidd. Another playoff triple-double, but it would not be enough. Kobe Bryant slammed down 22. Los Angeles is now 3 wins away from a title three-peat. We're going to break. World Sport right back.
Jersey Nets, and the Lakers were in control. Brian Shaw alley-oop to Shaq for the jam. And Shaq returned the favor. Great no-look pass here to Shaw for the layup. And the Lakers led by 6 at the half. More Shaq. Pick and roll by the Lakers. Kobe Bryant to Shaq for the jam. And the foul. Three-point play. Shaq had 40 points on the day. Shaq returning the favor again. He draws the defense and finds Kobe wide open for the three-pointer. The Lakers win game 2 by 23 points.
35 points and snaring 11 rebounds. Shaquille O'Neal blocked 4 shots. None bigger than that one on the diving Jason Kidd. And while Shaq shook off the sore hand, Kobe Bryant led the way with 36, including the biggest bucket of the night. Nearly had it stripped, somehow delivering again in the clutch. The Nets could have tied the score in the final seconds had Kidd connected on this running three-pointer. L.A. can now clinch its 3rd straight NBA crown with victory Wednesday night at the Meadowlands.
Finally, the LA Lakers beat the New Jersey Nets in Game 3 of the NBA Finals yesterday, giving them an almost unassailable 3-0 lead in the best-of-7 series. In the second quarter, the Shaquille O'Neal slam dunk put the Lakers ahead by 6, 48-42. The Shaq scoring 35 in total. In the third quarter, the Nets went on a 19-5 run that tied the game at 78 as the period came to a close, thanks to a slicing layup by Kenyon Martin. Jason Kidd then opened the fourth quarter for the Nets with a basket that put his team ahead and gave New Jersey the lead for the first time since the early going. But unfortunately for New Jersey, the Lakers showed why they are the 2-time defending NBA champions. Bryant edging it for the Lakers 106-103. Los Angeles will now be looking to close out the series in a sweep with Game 4 tomorrow night in New Jersey. So from me, Andy Bodfish, don't go away. We'll see.
The LA Lakers tipping off Game 4 at the NBA Finals in New Jersey on Wednesday. Kobe looking like Mike early on, 11 points alone in the first half. Big game for Kenyon Martin as he tried to keep the Nets in it. 35 points for Martin, but the Lakers making their move in the second period. Shaquille O'Neal with the big jam. LA led by only 1 going into the break. Too much O'Neal, though, down the stretch. 34 points for the big man as he wins his 3rd consecutive Finals MVP. Phil Jackson becoming the winningest coach in NBA postseason history as the Lakers sweep their way to a 3rd consecutive crown.